Life has a funny way of giving us exactly what we desire, but only when we stop chasing it. This is the paradox of manifestation, the art of wanting without clinging, of dreaming without desperation. We're taught that hard work, relentless focus, and constant action are the only ways to get what we want. But the secret few ever talk about is that what's truly meant for us flows effortlessly when we surrender the need to control how or when it arrives. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that what you're calling in is already on its way. It means shifting from force to flow, from pushing to allowing. When you loosen your grip, you make space for the universe to work its magic. Have you ever noticed that the moment you stop obsessing over something, it suddenly appears? That relationship, that opportunity, that breakthrough, it's not a coincidence. It's a reminder that energy responds to ease, not desperation. Letting go is one of the hardest yet most powerful acts of manifestation. It's the balance between desire and detachment, knowing what you want, setting the intention, and then releasing it with unwavering trust. The paradox is this: when you need it, you block it. When you believe you're already whole without it, it comes rushing in. So what if you stopped chasing and started trusting? What if you believe that what's meant for you is already aligning behind the scenes? What if your only job was to become a magnet, not by force, but by your frequency? Breathe, surrender, align, let go, and watch everything you're seeking start seeking you. What if I told you that fear is nothing more than a trick of the mind, an illusion created by your imagination? What if suffering wasn't a burden you had to bear, but a signal guiding you toward freedom? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what am I really focusing on? The truth is, every thought you entertain and every emotion you feel is shaping the world around you. Most of us are unknowingly directing our energy toward what we don't want, replaying the past and living in survival mode, then wondering why our lives never change. But what if you could break that cycle? What if you could step beyond fear, beyond suffering, and into a reality where you are no longer bound by outdated emotional patterns? If you're ready to reclaim your energy, shift your focus, and become the conscious creator of your life, then keep reading, because everything is about to change. What is fear, really? Fear isn't some external force that has power over you. It's not something outside of yourself. It's simply a misdirection of your imagination. You are a creator, generating electromagnetic energy with your thoughts and emotions in every moment. That energy shapes your reality. When you live in fear, you're funneling your creative power into visualizing a future you don't want. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's happening in the outside world and what you're imagining. If you're constantly envisioning worst-case scenarios, your body reacts as if those scenarios are happening right now. Your heart races, stress hormones flood your system, and you condition yourself to believe you're in danger. But the truth is that danger only exists in your mind. Why do we do this? Because we've been programmed for survival. Our ancestors needed fear to stay alive. But in today's world, most of our perceived threats aren't real. They're imagined. We fear failure, rejection, uncertainty, none of which exist outside of our own perception. Fear is simply a misuse of your imagination. The good news is, if you have the power to imagine worst-case scenarios, you also have the power to imagine the best-case ones. The moment you redirect your focus from survival to creation, your entire energy shifts, and so does your reality. What if suffering is a wake-up call? Most people believe suffering is something we must endure. But what if it's actually a message? What if every moment of pain, anxiety, or frustration is your body's way of telling you, you don't have to live this way anymore? Suffering isn't punishment, it's feedback. It's showing you that your thoughts and emotions are out of alignment with who you really are. You weren't designed to live in constant stress. You were designed to create, expand, and experience joy. The problem is many of us have lived in emotional pain for so long that it feels normal. We've become addicted to familiar patterns even when they hurt us. The body craves what it knows, even if it's suffering. But here's the truth. You are not your suffering. You are not your fear. You are consciousness. You are divine intelligence in human form. And at any moment, you can choose a new reality. It starts with awareness. When fear arises, don't resist it. Observe it. Recognize it for what it is. A thought, not your truth. Fear is simply a signal that you're focusing on the wrong potential. The key is to shift your energy. Instead of asking, what if everything goes wrong? Start asking, what if everything goes right? Instead of living in survival mode, step into creation mode. Visualize the reality you desire, not the one you fear. The moment you detach from fear, its grip on you dissolves. When you stop identifying with suffering, it becomes a doorway to transformation. The unknown, the very thing you're afraid of, is actually the space where all possibilities exist. How much energy have you been spending chasing, forcing, and obsessing over what you want, only to watch it slip further away? This is one of the greatest paradoxes of the universe. The moment you let go, everything begins to flow to you, not because you've given up, but because you've stopped resisting. When you try to control the outcome, you're broadcasting the frequency of lack. You're affirming to the universe that you don't believe your desire is already yours. The more you chase, the more you confirm that you don't have it. And the universe simply mirrors that belief back to you. But when you surrender, when you trust, everything shifts. You move from force to flow, from doubt to certainty, from survival to creation. The universe doesn't respond to struggle. It responds to alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and energy match the frequency of what you desire, that reality is drawn to you. Not because you're forcing it, but because you've become it. Now is the time to break free from fear, suffering, and survival. You are not here to struggle. You are here to create. The life you desire is already waiting for you. The only thing standing in your way is your belief that you're not ready, but you are ready. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the unseen. Imagine the best possible future. Align your energy with the reality you desire, and watch as it unfolds before your eyes. This isn't just philosophy. This is quantum physics. This is neuroplasticity. This is who you are. The question is, are you ready to step into the unknown, not with fear, but with excitement? If you feel inspired to leave fear behind and step into the infinite possibilities waiting for you, now is your time. Imagine for a moment that the very life you dream of, the career, the love, the healing, the breakthrough, is already right in front of you. But instead of welcoming it, you're too preoccupied with worry, doubt, and control to even notice. What if the only thing standing between you and your desires is your own resistance? Surrender isn't about giving up. It doesn't mean sitting idly by, hoping for a miracle. Surrender is about stepping into radical trust. The deep, unshakable knowing that what you're seeking is already making its way to you. It means releasing the need to force outcomes and instead aligning yourself with the energy of certainty. When you trust that what you desire is on its way, you shift from a state of lack to a state of fulfillment. You stop chasing, stop pleading, and start embodying the version of yourself that already has what you're asking for. This shift is magnetic because the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. Most people unknowingly sabotage their manifestations by living in a constant state of contradiction. They visualize abundance but feel scarcity. They imagine love but embody loneliness. The secret is to align your mind and body with the frequency of your desired reality. When your thoughts are clear and your emotions are elevated, joy, gratitude, love, you send out a coherent signal to the universe. And the universe, like a perfect mirror, reflects that signal back to you. Science backs this up. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a vivid imagination and reality. Studies have shown that mental rehearsal, imagining a future event with all your senses, activates the same neural pathways as physically experiencing it. When you consistently rehearse your future in your mind, your brain begins to rewire itself to believe that future is already happening. Your emotions play a crucial role in this process. Elevated states like gratitude and joy flood your body with biochemicals that signal to your cells that something amazing is happening. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's biology. Your heart and brain come into coherence, broadcasting a powerful signal into the quantum field, the intelligent energy that makes up everything around us. But here's the paradox. While you hold a clear vision of your future, you must simultaneously release the need to control how or when it arrives. Desperation pushes your desires further away because it reinforces the very lack you're trying to escape. True surrender is a delicate balance, setting your intention, feeling the reality of your dream as if it's already here, and then letting go, trusting the universe to orchestrate the details in ways you could never imagine. The universe is infinitely intelligent. It beats your heart without you thinking about it, spins galaxies in perfect harmony, and holds within it every possible version of your life. Your job isn't to figure out every step along the way. Your job is to align your energy with the life you desire and trust that the universe will deliver it in the most effortless, miraculous way possible. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel is sending out a signal. The question is, are you broadcasting a future of abundance, love, and joy? Or are you unknowingly reinforcing the limitations of your past? The power to create your life has always been within you. When you learn to surrender, to trust more than you fear, everything begins to align. The version of you living your highest potential already exists. It's simply waiting for you to become a vibrational match. The universe is always responding. Are you ready to become the creator of your own life instead of merely reacting to it? The journey starts now, not tomorrow, not someday, but in this very moment. The secret to manifesting your dreams faster isn't about waiting for the right circumstances to show up. It's about learning how to see your future with clarity before it becomes your reality. Too often we let our current circumstances dictate what we believe is possible. We've all said, "I'll believe it when I see it." But what if the truth is the exact opposite? What if the key to creating the life you desire is seeing it in your mind before it ever appears in front of you? Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess for shaping your future. Science proves that your brain doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and one happening in real life. When you consistently visualize your dreams with intensity, your brain begins to rewire itself, making those dreams feel not just possible, but inevitable. Every great invention, every breakthrough, every masterpiece throughout history began the same way, in someone's imagination. They saw it before anyone else could. They felt the joy, the excitement, the gratitude of having it before it ever existed in the physical world. And they repeated this process until what was once just a vision became their reality. If you want to break free from the cycle of the past, you have to stop letting your senses define what's possible. Your current bank account, your relationships, your job, they are only reflections of your past thoughts, emotions, and choices. But the future, that's something you can create, starting today. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a practice of aligning your mind and body with the reality you're calling in. When you close your eyes and see your future self living in abundance, love, and health, and feel the emotions as if it's already happening, you're literally rewiring your brain to believe that future is real. The stronger your emotions, the faster your reality begins to shift. Gratitude is the ultimate key to manifestation. Most people wait to feel grateful after something happens. But the secret is to feel gratitude before the evidence shows up. When you wake up each morning feeling thankful for the life you're creating, not as something distant, but as something already yours, you're broadcasting a powerful signal to the universe that it's already done. This isn't wishful thinking. It's science. Your heart's electromagnetic field is the strongest energy your body emits. When you generate elevated emotions like gratitude, love, and joy, you're not just changing your own energy. You're influencing the world around you. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you're being. Trust is the bridge between where you are now and the life you're creating. Most people sabotage their manifestations by doubting, micromanaging, or needing proof before they believe. But when you truly trust the process, you surrender the how and allow the universe to unfold your desires in ways beyond your imagination. Think of it like placing an order online. You don't constantly check if the package is coming. You just trust that it's on its way. Manifestation works the same way. You set your intention, feel the gratitude as if it's already yours, and let the universe handle the delivery. The unknown is where all possibilities exist. Yes, it can feel uncomfortable. Your brain craves certainty, but certainty only recreates the past. If you want to create something new, you must step into the unknown with faith and excitement, not fear. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are shaping your future every moment. The more you practice seeing your dreams in your mind, feeling them in your heart, and trusting they are already yours, the faster they must come to you. This isn't magic, it's the natural law of the universe. So are you ready to stop waiting and start creating? The version of you living your dream life already exists in the quantum field. Now it's time to align with that reality. Close your eyes, see it, feel it, trust it, and then watch how fast your life begins to transform. If this message resonates with you, share what you're manifesting right now. And if you're ready to dive deeper into this journey, stay with us, because your future is already waiting.